In this video, we are going to see what is a database and what are the components of a database. Before going to the video, please subscribe to my channel In and Around Computer. Before seeing what is a database, we can see what is a data. Data is nothing but information that is collected in various formats such as numbers, text, media, and others. In the context of computing, data can be converted into binary form that enables the flexibility to be moved around and processed efficiently by a machine. The term data can be used both as a singular and or plural. From time to time, we come across the term raw data. This raw data is nothing but data in its most basic digital format. Now we can see what is a database. If the raw data is processed or organized and kept, then we call it as a database. And the definition is a database is a systematic or organized collection of related information that is stored in such a way that it can be easily accessed, retrieved, managed, and updated. We can think this database as a library which has an organized collection of books. We can relate the term data into the books, we can say. In a database, you can organize the data in rows and columns in a form of table. Indexing the data makes it easy to find and retrieve it again as when required. Many websites on the World Wide Web are managed with the help of these databases. Then the important term, which is the database management system, is a software application that is used to create, access, maintain, and manage databases. This DBMS is a software that is used to create such database or access, maintain, and manage these databases. Then we can move to the components of a database. There are 5 components. First is the hardware. Hardware, which includes the physical electronic devices such as storage devices, IO devices, and many more. This hardware is the actual computer system that is used for keeping or accessing the database. The hardware is the actual system which keeps the database or the actual place where the database is kept. And then the next component is the software. These are the programs for managing and controlling the overall database. Already we said DBMS, which is the software for creating, accessing, and manipulating the database. So then OS and the database application programs that allow the data access, the network software that shares the data, these are all comes under the software part of the database. Then next is the important one is the data. This is the information that is gathered, stored, accessed, and processed by a DBMS. Which is the actual data, operational data, and metadata. That is, metadata is nothing but the data about data. Next is the procedure. This is the specific set of instructions and rules to use the database and for designing and running the DBMS, as well as to instruct the users on how to operate and manage it. Next is the database access language. This helps to export the data and to access the same from the database. So to enter new data or update or retrieve the data from the database, you need to write commands in the database access language. This DBMS then displays the results in the user-readable form. We can see these database access language detail in a separate video. So these are all the 5 components of a database. Then we can simply move to the applications of database. So which are the areas these databases are used? Databases are used in every aspect of life, we can say, in the social life, railways, library, banking, education, credit card exchange, social media, broadcast accounts, e-commerce, airline, and many more. So these fields have a lot of information, so these definitely need the database to use the information efficiently. Then the advantages, we can say there of databases are the minimum data redundancy, improved data security, increased consistency, and reduced cost of data entry, data storage, and data retrieval. Subscribe to my channel if you feel contented.